Ross, thanks, man. Fuck, we got it. Like,
No, I can't believe we got it done.
it was looking difficult, hey?
Well, I just always remember how difficult bar hunting is.
Yeah. That's with a fucking compound.
That's with the compounds. I don't know why the fuck you do this.
Welcome to the Wild Dispatch.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Wild Dispatch. I'm Robin and I'm back with more skills and stories from the wild. Today I am excited to say we are doing a field notes type episode. I was recently up in the northern part of South Africa in a small town called Parais, staying with an amazing family, the Camerons. I had a wonderful adventure over there. There was a lot of laughter, adventures, all kinds of mischief. Yeah, it was good times. I want to say a huge thank you again to the Cameron family for letting me stay at their amazing property, Camelot. You can actually go stay there now. Ross, who I'm giving personal thanks to, Ross Cameron, who's a buddy of mine, who took me up onto the mountain, and we had a great time running around with bows in our hands. He has set up some amazing accommodation there, so definitely give that a check out. It's camelotstay.co.za. Yeah, you can get over there, you can fish, you can hunt. It's a special place that I would definitely recommend heading down to if you're in the Joburg area. Right, it's time for me to stop waffling. Here's our adventure in Camelot. Right. It is the end of March. It's a Monday. I've just been in Joburg after a wonderful weekend at Recurve, which is a fly fishing, absolutely stunning location. Oh, such a beautiful place. Now back in the city, briefly to do 3 podcasts back to back. Which I think is a record for me. Those episodes will be coming out. Maybe they already are out by now. I'm not sure. I have to look at the schedule. But yeah, that was a great day. I'm now heading out of Joburg south to stay at a friend's house. Ross has an incredible property. He has a house that's on the Vaal River, which is a very, very nice river. It's a big river with lots of fish for fly fishing. But that is not, I mean, we may end up doing some fly fishing, but I don't know if the water's going to be that good given all the heavy rain that we've had. He also happens to have a giant mountain covered in wild olives, but that's not the main attraction. Apart from it being the largest wild olive grove in the southern hemisphere, there is also a game area. So yeah, Ross and I, I'm sure at some point, and now also I've heard Dr. Adrian de Villers, a previous guest of the podcast, is going to be coming tomorrow. So we're going to get up to some mischief on that hill and see if we can find any animals and make a sneak on them, see if we can get successful. It's always going to be more difficult with my Recurve bow. Well, that's part of the fun. So yeah, I'm really excited to catch up with a couple of friends who I've hung out with a few times now. So yeah, it's going to be a good few days. I see the potholes here have not got any smaller. They are big enough to fit a family. They're huge. Like if you hit one of these things at speed, you're in trouble, big time. So they're definitely means the average speed of the trip takes a bit of a knock, but whoa, not as much as it would if you are repairing a flat tire. But nearly there now. Yes, so nearly got stuck there. The old two-wheel drive was struggling. I ended up going through an area that was washed out, thick water. I managed to kind of ride out the on the berm, I guess would be what you might call it, but hit a hard pothole. Hopefully this tire survives. I've only got like 3 minutes to go. Man, that was yeah, I thought I was gonna have to make a phone call and sheepishly ask for a tow. Okay, we are here. I love the positivity of this family. So nice. It's like a warm blanket. I've only been here once before, I think. Maybe twice. Feels like I've been here many times before already. Wow, the river is pumping at the moment. There's been quite a bit of rain. Oh, watch out, Poochie. Hello. Hello, Poochie. What?
Robert, just park behind the garage that's closed.
Okay, we'll do. How's it going, man?
That's... Teddy.
Hey.
Say it's nice, Teddy. I think he thinks it's Robert. He doesn't like Robbie.
How's it going, man?
Good, man. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
A long day.
Oh, it's been a long day. Oh, man. It has. I mean, I was in Florian at the beginning of this day at like 5 a.m., 4 a.m.
That's my father.
Yeah, he was met me at the gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, perfect timing.
Just leave all your stuff here.
Okay.
We're having dinner here and drinks here, and
Perfect.
then
We can
you
grab
come
it
out to the
later.
guest house, yeah.
Okay,
Unless you
perfect.
need a charge.
Maybe I'll just grab
That's really bag.
Okay.
Fuck it, how was this car on that dirt road?
Dude, there's a couple of new spicy challenges. I nearly lost it in the drift with the bottom.
And you know, they were actually clearing that dam this morning when I drove through it. They cut a huge sloot. It was like twice that deep. Is there any water in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking like twice that deep. Your podcast, the guy in the podcast, I'm going to fetch him at the hotel. 4 k's away from here, so it's just stayed on the car.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You mean Klein Pete?
Lane B.
Okay.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah, that was definitely. I saw that thing, and there's also I guess because they put that big rut in the middle, so I like hit that thing. I tried to ride over the bank.
Bang your teeth on the...
Oh,
Welcome.
thanks, man. The river's pumping now, eh?
Yeah, it is. But I mean, we've had
260 mils.
last week, yeah.
Wow.
Rained most of Saturday, yeah.
260. So that's 2.6. What is that? 26 centimeters.
Yeah, 26 centimeters.
Jeez,
Yeah, 26 centimeters, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
that's a lot.
My mother's just bathing.
I had permission for you.
Good, I want.
Good. I have another treat for you as well.
Good.
Actually, yeah, let me bring that.
Come sit. Can I get you something to drink?
I'm actually not drinking booze anymore, but I'll take a water if that's all right. If that's permitted? Thanks. Thanks.
He'll be a different,
So this is the same guy with big red bearded.
big red beard, and eccentric, and he lives in the wild, and well, he's bad.
I mean, overtaking you at high speed on a perilous pass. He must know that like the back of his hand, I guess.
No, he does. I think he drives it. Oh, that's right. He goes and gets his labour
Okay.
on Monday mornings, and then takes him back on a Friday, or something like that.
So they come and stay.
And we had gone there after our Christmas holidays on the coast, so it was like New Year after New Year.
Sorry, I made a mess here.
You're nice. Hello.
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 How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'd lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you
Wow.
too.
Wow. You've had a busy day.
It has been a busy day.
Chris.
I started off in Florian all the way
In that and the water bird.
east. Yeah, it was like 4-hour drive or something. 3.5, 3-hour drive to get Me and my brother-in-law started at, I think we left at 5 a.m.
Oh,
to
Yeah.
beat the traffic because he had to get to work, and then I spent a lot of time in the fly shop. But here now.
yes, that's wonderful. Did you meet the gnome with the long beard?
Did I meet the gnome with the long beard? Yes, I did. Okay. You're talking
fly
about Brendan. Okay.
Yes, Brendan.
He does. I guess he does look a bit like a gnome.
Yeah, oh, goodness me.
How have you been?
We've all been fine, thank you. And busy, hey, darling?
Ah.
Yeah,
Lots of projects going on.
lots of projects, yeah. But we one flower person short.
Okay.
Because Kieran picks the flowers, grows the flowers.
yeah.
We all work in our flower team together. And
I remember the amazing garden
yes.
before when we, I
Yeah.
think just after we'd been hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're now picking for an Easter order. And when I was driving home now, from that side of the farm, I suddenly thought, gee, we actually one whole person short.
It makes
and
a difference.
And it actually makes a huge difference.
You,
Never-
Frank?
No, Kieran. She used to work quite hard. We used to be a tremendous
No, we
team.
only
Ross,
had
Kieran,
four
and me.
labourers, so you lose one, you're 25% down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so that's
Look
how...
what Robin brought us, man.
What's the thing?
Olive oil from his own farm.
Ooh, how lovely. And we went to your farm.
Yes, I
Yay.
heard.
Yes, we had a lot of fun.
Yes, we stood on the runway and we took photos of your farm.
Your way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because we
I
could
had to
see
go
it.
and find that runway because when I was in the Air Force,
Yes.
I used to fly at a squadron called 41 Squadron.
Okay.
And it was light transport. It was like an 8-seater single-engine aeroplane. But unfortunately, one of our tasks at that squadron was to fly the soldiers who had been killed in our Angolan war.
Wow.
Fly them home, So they used to come with Transils back to Pretoria. They used to get all sorted into the coffin. Then we used to pick the coffin up, then fly them home
Yeah.
to where they were. And this particular person, his family came from Riversdale, which is the other side of the mountains there.
Yeah.
From Prince Albert.
Yeah.
So I fly with a friend of mine. We never flew alone because you don't want to fly. It's quite creepy, eh?
Yeah, if you were flying a coffin
Yeah.
with a person.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to have, I thought it was maybe for safety reasons or something, but
No.
just like other
Yeah, it plays with your
Emotional
mind.
reasons.
Yeah.
Emotional.
And bloody air freshener because sometimes the guys used to stink.
Really?
And we flew down, and his funeral was like on the Thursday, let's say, at Riversdale. So we had to get him there. Jesus, and when we flew down there, the weather got worse and worse and worse. And eventually, those mountains were just... So we went and we tried to climb, but, it's not a pressurized aeroplane. Really. So we climbed and we climbed and we climbed, and eventually we were icing up, and then we just said, no way, we can't do this.
Oh, because if it ices up the engines.
Yeah, and the wings were icing up and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, so we bailed and we came back, and we said, listen, this guy's got to get to his funeral. So we went down, and I said to my mate, old Fulkschmidt, let's go through that pass, the Marinspoort Pass. We can go through there.
Which is flooding at the moment.
And
Yes,
I mean,
I
it's a
saw
pass
it.
like this.
I saw the footage, yeah.
It's a pass like this.
Yes.
Yeah. So I said, I'll fly, you look out. Because now it's mist-bound. You look out and you just look at the road. You tell me left, right, left, right. We fucking went into the pass. And it's terrible. And we got about 3 Ks in. And eventually we said, not a chance.
But how are you going to turn around?
And we just put full flat and match rate turned. And we turned. We're lucky we didn't let it hit the mountain.
Yeah, you had
and
enough
we flew
room.
out and we landed at Prince Albert. So that's the story of a guy who was late for his funeral.
Yeah.
It's like they came the next day with an ambulance and took the body through and brought him there. So he was late for his funeral.
That's wild. Lucky it wasn't two more funerals.
And then Ian had buzzed that town because...
No, we buzzed the town, so the police come out and pick us up. I see it's a military airplane.
So then
But the police didn't come out.
Yeah.
A doctor came out.
Yeah.
And he was a doctor in the area. And he was an Air Force pilot. And he had a crash in a Harvard. And he lost his leg.
Oh, wow.
So then he left flying and went to study medicine. And but then he had what do you call it? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And he had a Robin aircraft, which is a French aircraft.
A Robin.
A Robin.
Good name.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
yeah.
name. And he had it converted so that he could fly it with his dicky leg.
Really?
And he had it,
No, yeah,
and he had it fitted up with a stretcher in it. And he used to fly around that whole area and pick up, road accident victims.
Wow.
And he said, no problem, man. You can fly, and you just fly to 5,000 feet. You fly straight through that weather. You fly for 4.5 minutes, and you start your descent in the other side. Says he does it every second week. I can't remember his name. It was probably in my logbook. And what a character that was.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we were from. Go.
So coming back to the hell. Sorry to talk so much.
No, I'm enjoying it.
So you've got this crazy this guy down in the hell, and he owns this farm, and it's like a fifth or seventh generation. They were like,
Old Vancouver.
but some guys have bought a farm further down.
Okay.
And I think they're two doctors, and they sort of started to develop it. And on that farm is a defunct runway. And a friend of mine who rides bicycles in these crazy areas, he knows about that runway. He said that runway, there was a doctor who used to live in Prince Albert, and he had a tiger moth, like our tiger moth.
Wait, what's the tiger moth?
That's the plane. Aeroplane.
I think you maybe showed me a picture. Yes, I think you showed me a picture before.
And once a week or once a month, he used to fly down into the hell and go and land on that runway and do his medical thing for all the people there, maybe there are 100 people there, do his thing, and then he used to fly out back to Prince Albert.
Huh.
Because there were no roads. They went down there by horse in those days.
Wow.
Yeah, so there were no roads. You
They
could
were
get there by
a
car.
completely isolated community.
Completely
How do you
isolated.
get there then? How do you...
No, now there's a.
Now there's a road.
No, but I mean like in the first place, how do you...
That's how they wanted to be.
How did you
I think
carry
it
all
was
the
during the
materials?
First World War. They wanted to get away from everything. And the small community went down there
Just went...
and just disappeared off the face of the earth.
How interesting.
You must go there.
And it's right on your doorstep.
It's right there, and we're going back there in 2 or 3 weeks. So.
Yeah.
But you do need 4x4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
And
do
some
need-
time. It'll
But,
take
these,
you.
but if he'll probably come fetch you. Because he brings workers up and down.
Come down here.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually saw him in that spot.
Right.
Yes, and he's got a beard that long.
Does he?
Yeah, so he's got Rapunzel's hair down there.
yeah.
On the
And
front.
he's got Wi-Fi down in his little lodge.
Oh, he does?
See, it's worth going to do the podcast down there.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
do it in Prince Alfred.
No, no.
Oh, no,
No, you must go
you've
there.
got to do
Got
it
to
down
have
there.
the
Yeah.
hell experience.
Yeah, and they sell the best jams that you will ever taste.
Really?
Yeah. I bought about 1,000 rands worth of jams. Yeah, like you get down there, you feel so sorry for.
No, you feel as though you had to buy something
You had to buy
to
something.
keep them going.
Yeah, and it was amazing. Nicholas's favorite was apricots, and then you'd buy 5 apricots. And
He's
he had
only
got-
2 people down there, him and his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our
There's not
dog-
100 people there anymore.
And you remember our dogs, it's middle of nowhere, and it's like camping inside a house.
Yeah.
So
you had
basic.
to pay 100 rand a dog to also be in the house with you. So we had 4 dogs on that occasion.
How's it, Mike?
Fuck you.
We found that very funny.
Yeah. I enjoy how you're able to seek out these characters. We
Yes,
were just
and-
talking about this
Yes,
before.
yeah.
I think we enjoy the same kinds of...
Well, we do. We actually pull them in. Yes.
It's good.
And his number plate, you might see him when you're in your little town.
I'll keep an
His
eye out.
number plate says hell. Yeah.
Rightly so.
Yeah. HEL.
Hello, Mikey.
Oh.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Hello.
Shopping, that's all.
Yeah.
What about that part? Yeah, just. Right, where are you going next?
So it's a place called Nooitgeda.
Oh, you just said, no?
Yeah, so that's...
So when you leave us, you're going back to Joburg.
Gonna nip back to Joburg. I'm gonna sleep in Rand Park. He had to come back and work for a few days, but the family is still in Fluencriff. My wife is still there with her sister. So they're having a good time. But yeah, then I'm gonna meet Farney. We'll stay the night and drive back up. Pick them up.
Then do East.
Then do another couple of hours drive onwards to this other spot, which is also very beautiful. I mean, like, it's all stunning.
Mike,
We see you tomorrow.
It hadn't rained like it has the last little while, so I don't know, it'll be interesting.
You know anything about South Africa, and especially this Vaal, we always have mega rains, either on Easter or before Easter or just after Easter. But it's normally exactly. This is always Easter weather.
Interesting.
Always.
yeah.
Without fail.
Interesting. I always known about like the afternoon rains that happen.
Oh yeah, that happens. But we've had serious rains. These haven't been the Easter rains are not afternoon rains. They're like full 1, 2, 3 days of rain.
Yeah.
Almost like it just tops up all the aquifers before we go into winter.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had much rain in Prince Albert, sadly, this year. It took a bit of a hit. We had a good harvest for the first year that we got the farm. We basically like walked into something where it was like, fantastic, this is great. Is this what farming is? The 2 years of being realigned on our
But that's
expectations.
probably you got a great spot there.
Yeah, I think you got a great spot.
It's a great town.
That's what we're reminding ourselves of.
Remember we took that back route
That's
from
what
there.
To my
Literally,
came out
like, through
and
that desert. We didn't go on a tar road for like 300 k's.
It was amazing. We saw
went
one
to
pass.
Rietpoort or Rietfontein or
Something like that.
Fucking, that was amazing.
Remember that?
So we went past the airfield and then we turned right. We went past the airfield by like 2, 3 k's. We turned right and we just went on dirt all the way to
To
almost.
Aberdeen. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say almost to Crawford Net.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It was
It
incredible.
was insane.
We call it the empty quarter.
Yeah.
And we came across that church, and they had a springbok as the weather day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So we did it on purpose because whenever we drive to our house in the Cape, always like, and you can see the map on the Apple CarPlay, and you're like, shit. There's no tar roads or anything. So my dad's like, well, one day we're going to go on the dirt road all the way back.
No, you get tired of going down the same bloody tar road.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We even got phoned by Tracker. That's the car company.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You know they hijack your car, steal your car?
No?
Oh.
Go on.
That all
Is this
our
something I should know about?
yeah, all our cars, all the Toyotas, they have to have 2 satellite trackers in them.
Oh,
So they phoned me because I'm on the call list when we were there in the empty quarter driving, and they're like, they've noticed unusual algorithms, and are we okay? And we're in the middle of no.
Have you been using
Unusual activity.
Unusual
You've
activity.
Never been yet.
It's unusual
I
activity.
said, everything's fine.
Are we getting tracked, you know?
Everything's fine.
I bet you had a good laugh at that moment.
No, we laughed because then we were actually really happy. We were like, we actually
Then you
something
know
like cool.
Somebody actually cares.
No.
Yeah, it's a good test. It's a
That
good
was a lekker. I really enjoyed that.
No, we loved that. Yeah.
Well, I guess what
That other section because it was just so long.
Yeah. No, we still got to do the other thing.
Sure, it was long.
what was the road condition like? Was it,
Excellent.
No, they're great.
it was fine.
They're gravel.
It wasn't
But
too
they're fine.
sinkplatty.
No,
No, it wasn't
no,
like
no,
this.
no.
It's not like our road.
No, it wasn't Bradford. No, it
Well,
wasn't
much better.
Bradford.
Yeah, and you don't need a 4x4. You can
No,
do
you don't
it
need a 4x4.
in a standard.
I have to
It
do
was
that
amazing.
sometime.
I think we
It's
saw
really good.
maybe 2 or 3 cars in the 300 k's.
I just a person walking a dog, do you know?
Just in the middle of
No,
nowhere.
no, no.
Middle
It'd
of
be like me
nowhere.
going out here and walking my dog. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. That was lovely. Yeah. And
No,
the
it's
people
not.
that lady that we stayed with in Prince Albert, she was really fascinated that we knew the person who had bought
The farm.
your farm. Yeah.
Who did you stay with?
I'd have to look on my phone.
Was it it's like in the middle of town. It's like an old
she was
building.
particularly nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't at that hotel. It was like 200-300 meters from your farm going into town
Yes.
before that hotel on the right there.
But it's on the
On that main road,
west side. The west side of the road. So like if you're driving.
on the same side as the hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
but it's like a big old building they've just redone.
Wasn't that big? No, it was a house.
Okay, it must be a different.
It's a lovely home. Really was
It
a
went
lovely
from
home.
this side of the street all the way to the back side of the street where they've got all their reservoirs. And
The fire water came and was filling up a reservoir for her.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look up her name. But she was,
that was a great trip, eh?
it was a great job.
yeah.
I love the way they call them in Afrikaans like sluits.
Yeah, split, yeah.
Slutwater.
Yeah.
And it's like
And you actually, the biggest fights in the town are people who steal each other's water. You all get slots and time slots.
yeah.
Yeah, and even help you if the person next door is hogging the water.
So, Robin, have you got furrow water going to your farm?
We do get some lay water.
Lay water, yeah.
Yeah, lay water. We get some, but it's not a huge amount. I mean, it's a good amount, but there just isn't that much lay water at this time of year. But actually, there is some more coming in now because of all the rains. I mean, in the mountains.
Shit, well, that's great. So that system still works there.
The lay water system is working.
Because it used to work in Parais, but,
Doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's also, I love the way it sounds when you're in town. And you hear, it's like, you got a little, like, water fountain feature kind of around you.
It was like a thing in the days that Afrikaners, they understood that water runs towns. Eh?
Yeah, here.
don't you think it's a brilliant time? Yeah.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You've got a river, and you just feed off the river, feed everybody, and then the balance goes back into the river.
Yeah. Well, you guys have plenty of water here. See, the rivers are so big right now. It's amazing.
We've had it come here to the veranda.
Really?
Yeah, twice.
This is nothing.
That's
Like it's up about 1.5 meters. But it can come right to here.
How much must it have rained for that to happen?
Well, you know what? This river is fed by the storms up in Lesotho. Mana used to
That's
fly.
high elevation there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
It's
not
the
been to
biggest-
the city?
No.
Oh wow.
Oh, you got it.
Oh wow.
Oh.
You're missing out, bro. You would love the city.
So you said you were flying there? or-
Yeah, in my flying career, we used to fly Johannesburg, Durban, and that was known as Thunderstorm Alley, in the biggest thunderstorm alley in the world. That's where all the rain comes on, into Lesotho. Water fills all those massive dams, and they're building another dam, which will be the largest capacity dam in the, I think, I'm going to say in the world, but I think in the southern hemisphere. Massive.
Wow.
And we feed all that water, and that comes through an agreement through Lesotho, and us comes in, then obviously feeds the Vaal Dam, and then it comes all the way down there.
Wow.
No, it's huge.
So when there's a lot of rain there, then you feel it here.
And it's because it's so high there, it's 12,000 feet, they get all the snow, and they get the snow belt, which fills those dams.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, snowmelt's kind of a hot topic in California at the moment because there hasn't been very much this year.
Yeah. You guys have had fires, eh?
Yeah, it's not been too bad the last couple of years, but it has been crazy. I mean, thankfully we live pretty close to the ocean, so the humidity that is just nearby makes a big difference. But if you go, I mean, there was like one fire nearby us, and it was out very quickly, thankfully. But if you go like 10, 15 kilometers in, it's a very different story. You feel how dry it gets.
But I thought you lived in the redwood forest.
Yeah.
Is that close to the coast?
Right. Yeah, right on the coast.
I imagine it was way inland.
I mean, it goes inland too,
Oh, okay.
but it will come all the way to the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like those big trees coming out of the mist, and they scoop up all that misty air that comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, but also it rains.
Just the redwoods.
No. He says his house is close to the ocean.
Yeah,
maybe
we gotta visit him when we go to the.
Yeah, you must. It's about 2 kilometers as the crow flies maybe from the ocean, which is actually nice because we're outside of the fog bank.
Yeah.
In town, it's in the summer the fog comes in, so it's never very warm there. It's very rarely ever above 20.
And if you want to go down to the sea, it's just down the road.
It's nice. Yeah,
I dented your can.
That ocean,
Not
there's-
my can.
That ocean's there is cold, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, I started doing a bit of spearfishing in the ocean there, which is great fun, I have to say. But it's cold. You got to have a 7mm wetsuit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've got spear guns on that because I thought, it's like bow hunting in the sea.
Exactly,
that's
yeah.
what- Fuck, you can see the size of the sharks and the rips and the stuff we got here.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's for sure. But there's great whites in the ocean there as well. I thought about.
That would be a nice car for you also to interview is Barry. You go through Plettenberg Bay. He's in like, I wouldn't say he's an expert, but he is an expert spear fisherman.
Yeah.
And he does all the underwater filming for National Geographic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, just because he's not qualified or anything like that, but he was always doing diving and things up there on the border of South Africa and Botswana, Mozambique. And then he had people coming with cameras and this, and they would take him on the boat out, and then he actually realized how useless they were. Like maybe they can film, but they're not.
They can't dive.
Yeah, they can't dive. And he's been diving and shooting things his whole life, so it's just sort of something that just grew,
It is
And
amazing.
now when they have, I've seen it on National Geographic. Remember you and I watched the other day,
Yeah, they do these documentaries on the great whites
Oh.
and they get him.
on the South African coast. And he's heavily involved.
Yeah, he's in the water filming them, and
Ah.
because you need some proper local knowledge,
Yeah. You do. It's
You
funny.
can't just bring some Yanks and chuck them in the water.
It's going to end badly, I think.
Yeah.
People that can even understand body language of sharks and things as well is probably pretty important. I would imagine.
Oh.
But
He's a nice interest. He's also interesting.
yeah, you said Barry. I'll ask you about Barry.
Barry
next.
Skinstead, yeah.
Okay.
He's also not. How far is Plate from Prince Albert? It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, be like a drive. We go out there, beautiful pass. Through Oudtshoorn and
George.
there.
Is it close to George?
Yeah, it's an hour
yeah.
and a half from George.
I think I've been to that before.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. I kind of always have my list. And there's only so much I can do each year I'm here, or each few months I'm here.
Do you interview people there in the States?
Yeah. Yeah, lots. People in the States, people in... I mean, I don't always do it in person. It's like... Also, you can just do it via... I've got this great software. Well, it's great when it works. People in Canada as well.
Canada.
Sometimes in Oz. Yeah, but all over, really.
Geez, there's something I'd like to do is go. Ever heard of the Tinny Rally?
No.
So they go in these aluminum boats down the Murray River in Australia, 726 kilometers in 1 week
Okay.
in Oz, and you camp on the side. And I think next time you go there, I'll come with to Oz, and we go down the Tinny Rally. The guy actually looks like he organizes it. Looks very similar to you.
Oh, really?
And the river looks very similar to this.
Yeah, home away from home.
And they do like 100 Ks a day on the river.
That sounds,
That's a long way on the river.
yeah.
And they pint it and braai and go through locks. I didn't even know they had locks on rivers like this in Australia. Have you ever been to Australia?
No,
No, no.
I'm planning to... Cause we've got some friends that live there that we were very good friends with in London when we used to live there. We've been meaning to go there for a long time. But, you know, life gets in the way.
No.
Yeah.
Do you always come out to South Africa like this sort of time?
At the moment,
Well, this is the best time in Africa.
it's the harvest time.
This is the best time in Africa.
It's when the olives are getting picked, so we kind of come and try to be involved in some capacity.
Yeah.
So,
But to me, March, April, May is the best.
Oh, that's lovely, yeah.
just started cooling off a bit. Or what? What's the reason?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, I guess here.
The clouds are beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's green. It's not so hot. It's just, it's like a, well, it's hot. It's ripe. The world is ripe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's harvest time.
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear the frogs.
Yeah.
You literally got to mow the lawn twice a week.
Yeah, I guess everything is just growing at the moment.
And then Easter is like the happiest time of the year. Everyone, all the families get together. So everyone's coming down here. Well, it's this week, eh?
Yeah.
All the guest houses are full. Genevieve arrives, my sister arrived. Everyone's like arriving Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay. Gonna be busy then.
So you know that the country is off basically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know, all the whole world, the whole
Yeah.
Christian world.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beautiful evening, eh?
It is. The sunset was stunning. Really nice red clouds. As I
Yeah,
was
when you're driving, did you go through Parais town or did you come the back route?
I think it was the back route. Didn't quite get to Paris.
Yeah, no, you came that right way. That's the right way.
I was wondering if some of those potholes, if I had come the right way. There seems to be some new ones since I was last here.
No, that's the best route. If you'd gone the other way, it would shit your pants. Especially in that car. You're going to shit your pants.
I enjoy the challenge of taking like a tiny two-wheel drive vehicle in inappropriate places though.
Jesus, do you remember that? That's why I forgot that his GPS had avoid toll routes because it's still from America. And he left here, and it was like, I don't want to know what time it was. It was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And he went through all the townships, kept him off the N1. All the townships, end of month, payday, like, I was like, oh my God. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I never made that mistake again.
Yeah.
Now. I always make sure it
It's
says.
only 20 rand at the toll. It's like $1.
Maybe not worth it.
I remember saying, you're still not there. Are you still not there? And then the next day he said, well, you actually just realized you had it on no tolls.
And I felt a bit scared a number of times. A few times I wasn't stopping at the traffic lights.
Oh, shit.
Morning.
How's the dose?
Lacquer, thanks. So necessary. Gotta be shooting low. Makes it shoot low.
I'm shooting right.
Oh, okay.
A little more. Target from there.
Yeah. It's definitely in this low light. Makes it hard.
We got sights on there.
I've got like one pin. I was too chicken shit to go no sights. Not ready yet. Not ready yet for that dog.
Do you know? You have a regular bow with that
I only have this bow with me today.
yeah, but you could change it from one
get
to the
shot.
other. It's not so easy. Pretty good.
Yeah, good enough. 30 is about my max.
Pretty good.
What pound per second does that shoot?
I don't know. Slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot slower than that thing.
Yeah. But also it's quiet. Like it's like bong. It doesn't sound like
It's
a
like
compound is like a
I want you some pictures to put in your cottages.
fuck, that's awesome. You know where I'm gonna put this?
That's awesome.
I know exactly where I'm gonna put this.
There's another one. Another one. There's a machine, first machine rather ever made in the world, and I didn't patent the idea.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Can you imagine?
I was busy making it, and then These two, and
Well,
this
look at these.
animal I shot with that homemade bow. This one I shot with that homemade bow. That's that machine riser.
What did that weigh?
9 pounds.
9 pounds.
Just the riser.
No, the whole bow.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, and then that's that bush pig I shot with that homemade bow. Oh. So I put them in. So that's the first.
But these are awesome. I know exactly. I've got a sports section. I've got a sports section in our hangar where all our sports memorabilia go.
So there you go.
And old Adrian's going to be. He's going to be the sportsman in our bar there. You can put it here under the cover, Adrian.
Right?
Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Got my makeup and everything.
Oh, did you see the dead impala?
Where?
The tiny little dead impala next to the gate here. Just next to this gate coming in, a small one on the right.
On the main road or?
No, just here. No, right here next to the fence.
No, that's it.
I'll show you quickly.
Let's go see. Do you think it's that Roycat again?
It hasn't been eaten.
Okay, so the only two things we can't shoot is in Yala and Kudu.
Okay.
Otherwise, we can shoot Roy Hartebeest, Blesquak, Impala, Springbucks, Roycat, baboons. The baboons were in my garden yesterday. We're like nearby here.
Yeah. I drove next to a fence.
Warthog we can shoot.
Oh, you have warthog here as well?
The time I came here, he said, don't shoot warthog, and I found like 10 of them next to that farm fence on that.
Oh
corner.
my God, how's that?
Wow.
Where the fuck did that? That wasn't there yesterday. It's something chowed.
I don't know what.
Looks like it's been chowed a bit.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? Hey, that wasn't here yesterday.
Fucking jackal, Charlie. Then a jackal or a cat? Fucking bitch. Oh, look where it bit it.
Yeah. In the neck.
Must have been a leopard. Or what?
What do you think? It is?
I don't know. Look more like a leopard than a dog. The leopard would have eaten its arse out.
Yeah. That seems weird because I've had in America a cat has chowed some stuff and was like chowed from the back in.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. And then also the face got all chowed up as well.
Bitten by the, there looks like a leopard or a roycat.
That shouldn't be here. And that's just, there's no game in this section.
No,
Oh,
it-
interesting.
Not
I think
anymore.
it was
Yeah,
maybe
it is.
dragged here.
No, I don't think it got whacked right here. While you were sleeping.
Ah.
Is it cold already?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, it's
Yeah.
stiff.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
just happened like in the night.
Yeah.
No, but we drive up and down this. When I left last night, I drove down the road.
Yeah. You would have seen that.
Not good.
So what time do you want me to get back down here?
I don't know. Ross is the boss.
What did you say?
What time do you want to meet back down here?
Ah. Okay, I should have... I was going to say I should have given... I should have the radio.
Well, you can give him yours, but I don't think it'll be much use on its own.
One way radio. I don't know what time we're going to get back, but we'll get back when we get back.
Okay.
But then we'll go down to the main house for breakfast or chow. But just stand on the big veranda and that little door is unlocked and you can sit there. Should have given you the Wi-Fi
That'll be
code.
good. I can just watch porn in the car if I get back.
Yeah, you can. But there's Wi-Fi there. Toilets.
I don't want the Wi-Fi.
Or what?
I want the Lesper.
Yeah, okay.
Do you ride your motocross bike and you feel the cut out of the whip?
I wish you were 20 years fucking younger. Because...
Me and you both.
Because this guy's built the most insane motorbike tracks here in the mountains. Just your kind of shit.
I'm not into rocks, though. I like sand and mountains.
Well, you'll fucking have to get used to it, buddy.
I won't be riding love it. Can tell though, but not quite I don't know what.
If we get something, you shoot first. Well, I have to get close, so if I can't get close enough, you shoot. If I tell you shoot, just don't worry about close. Miss Hartebeest baby here. Blesbok Impala. Wildebeest. And then as soon as you see it, it's all right. I must give you. Check the hunting shoes. I must give you some. I have some of these. Russ, I have some of those shoes, but I thought I'd be slipping on my bars this morning. There's nothing I like more than walking with my bow in the bush. Yeah. Starting to get so I'm gonna have to sit. Okay. There's nice place to sit in about 400 meters here. There's benches, there's actually a double story bow out as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna see far. Shut them up in you. No, I want it. I want you to. Yeah. I remember last time that you got excited. There's a big one coming, remember? Oh, is it rock? It's like the colour of Impala. It's rock. The sun just catches it, doesn't it? Just looks like the colour of Impala, yeah. That's fresh. Yeah, okay. Amazing. Do you hear that? Alright. And when they're being perfect to go. Yeah, in this plane. I think this is where we saw those blesbok before. They love it. Where I was like full drawing on your head ram, and you thought I was going to shoot it, I think. But I was just fucking around. Because my bloody rams have been taken the fuck out. So if you see a blesbok, try and shoot a female. Okay. What took out your rams? What took out your rams? What took out the rams? Oh, we shot quite a few of them. Okay. And then when I stopped shooting, then I realized, fuck, something's eating the fuck out of them. Okay. Yes, these rocks look like fucking animals, man. That's why I think we should, like, stay on it like this, because the sun's gonna light us up here. Yeah, yeah. Sounds good. So I'll just follow you, but we just... What do you think? Yeah, you're doing fine. Just gonna go. Also, the grass is so wet. So, like, I don't know if they will walk through it or if they just lie down and get the under a tree or something. Yeah. This is a red hot zone now. Okay. Wind seems to be still thermals going like this way. If I see something, I'll just hide. You, but tell me, please. Yeah. I wonder if it came down here. But I mean, there's probably more up here. Yeah. It looks like we've got to go left. It's always when you think he's not there and then you start walking normally. Yeah.
Fuck it, I thought we were in the birds,
Yeah.
and the worst is you never saw it, so it's like,
I know.
like it doesn't exist. It's fucking memories like that.
You could invite someone to a place claiming that you have a game farm and just be, that was a fucking massive impala. Did you see that good? You can make good money that way.
If you want to go into your place, the security is at the top there. I put the key for the front door, what you get.
So where did you put the key?
Is it secure?
Oh,
Do you want to get it? Do you want to?
I don't mind.
Hello, Teddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're catching the squirrels. Oh, you're catching the squirrels. Hey, this is blocked.
Yes, but it's the other side.
Yeah.
It's the key to the other side.
Hello, Teddy. You sweet little sausage.
How old is Teddy?
I got him in 2015.
Wow, so pretty old.
Yeah. He was already a year and a half, what they said.
Got a sore paw.
No, that's his body.
Oh, is it? Gets extra treats that way.
Hi guys. How's it?
Hello.
I got your message late.
How's it going?
So where's the blood?
Yeah, there isn't any, unfortunately.
No blood.
No blood.
No blood.
Close, but no
No
cigar.
blood. Before anybody
Aren't you
transfers or anything,
hot?
we must get the picture of the tree.
You must be
How do I
fulfilling
see?
a lot. Hot.
Oh, yeah. Sweating.
Sweating.
No, we didn't.
So how's the
Right
story?
up there.
When I left you guys and you guys went to the right and I went left,
Uh-huh.
the deck's there and there's a pool there.
Okay.
And I walked through the bush, and as I came out back onto that road, it curves to the left. There's a metal pole, I'll tell him. Now, as you guys went to the right, I went to the left.
Yeah.
I went through a path, came back onto the road, and where the road curves to the left, there's a metal pole. The impala female, huge one, standing 25 yards while I'm drawing my bow. She runs. I go around the corner, but this is like, it takes ages. It's like, and then I got to the top, and I always had luck walking down that road at the back there, at the asylum, and I walk down that road. And I'll go through the bush a bit and I fall.
Oh, you didn't.
6 love. And I heard my bird hit something metallic. Pop. And I looked at it, and nothing looked obvious. I came around the corner and there's an impala in the road, in that road. But I didn't know that the road went like this and around. So there was a bush here, it was 60 meters away. Couldn't get a proper range on him. I drew my bow and my sight sitting like this.
The actual site.
I've knocked the sight, I've knocked it down and this way. So it's
no.
sitting like this. I couldn't shoot.
Bummer.
And then I was on top of the mountain with no sight.
So have you fixed
No, there's no point because I'm putting a new string on tomorrow.
Ah.
I'm putting a brand new string on
I
tomorrow.
stay there, Ross. I love
I'm
you.
going to have to resight it tomorrow.
All of you just look this way because I've got the mountain
Let's
reflected
put
in
the
the
short
door.
oak in the
So I've
middle.
still got the mountain. You still. Please, I thought I haven't got any.
So, skiet hom in die kop.
Just wait, mense, you're in a truck. Just wait. My phone is full, so I'm doing something else. Right? Okay. We're playing games here. Perfect. And one more, please.
One more. We didn't even have the first one.
Wait. Oh, I missed this man's shoes.
You can't get us all in. Not all 6'6" of us.
Check out
You should have had gaiters on, but
Yeah, I know.
are those gaiters?
Yeah, they're knee pads, but I just use them as gaiters.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So check what happens 400 yards from the house. Check what happens 400,
Oh no.
400 meters. I walked along this road.
Can you glue that
And
sole
next-
back on?
And you know the people who make them,
Is that wildebeest?
wildebeest.
Yeah.
I put a couple of
Remember Neil used to sell those.
briquettes on.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so old George
Oh,
gets
that's a
his.
good idea. You chuck some of those on. No, that's a good idea.
George had the same thing. So he took his thing to wildebeest. They said 4 months, and I sent it back to the factory, and you can get it back
Oh, resold.
in 4 months. No,
Why 4
just,
months? It
just
should be-
re-glued.
4
Oh.
weeks is not even.
No,
Yeah,
3
you
or
must
4
have your own
months.
glue.
Yeah.
So he just glued it back
That's the
himself.
hunters. Well, last one. Please. They have problems to dress properly. But, hey,
How tall are you? 6'3"?
6'4".
6 what?
6'4" on a good day.
Oh. No, interesting.
lovely.
Keep
Thank
my
you so
feet
much.
up.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I had 2 shots. Oh, there, I didn't see this thing in the morning.
Mm.
So you've got like a Kentucky windage top.
Yeah, it's kind of handy. I have
Maybe
one
it's-
pin is at 20, but what I use is like you can just about judge. This gets smaller and smaller, so I know it's about 32 at the very bottom. So then I kind of just guess the rest, and it's
You
not
should-
too bad.
You were shooting nicely in the dark. I was amazed.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
no,
could actually see it.
If you are enjoying this podcast, then it would be amazing if you could take a second to just make sure that you are following or subscribed, however you like to listen. Click that button so that you are up to date with all of the episodes coming up. There are a lot in the pipeline that I'm really excited to get out to everyone. So yeah, stay tuned. There's adventures in South Africa. There is some really good conversations with some absolutely mind-blowing characters, some people who I'm really lucky to have managed to get hold of. Some of them have been a year or two in the making, so stay tuned. The other thing I was going to say is it would be really helpful if you could give a 5-star review. It really helps with the algorithms, and yeah, just takes a second and means that more people listen, and means I get more opportunities to talk to amazing people like the Camerons. Right, on with the episode.
Okay, we've just got to the first clearing and I've seen some horns. It could be impala, it could be Hartebeest. We're going to loop around. The wind's good, so fingers crossed. Recording. Okay. And I think we sort of want to go on this coverage because you've got to either side there, but 100 meters away. That's what I presume. Yeah, they were facing this way. They'll be looking. Keep it slow and quiet. Yeah, that girl. I'm going to take a quick piss. A nervous wee. They're moving. They just stood up. Now looking in our direction. They smelled something, I think. No, they couldn't have seen it. Yeah, they just smelled something. So we just need to stay still. That's a beautiful animal. Ah, you puss. How did they know? Must have caught our wind. They're not running, they're just walking away. No, now they're running. Hi. Okay, I see him. It's amazing how these things never get hunted. The last time an animal was shot here was, I think, COVID. Really? That's crazy because they're pretty wild. So it just shows you they just always... They never get lazy, you know, their instinct is always with them, but I suppose... There's also a leopard. Yeah, I suppose they... Right, fucking them up. Yeah. So it's not... That's what's keeping them sharp. Because I've hunted in areas where there's a bit more human interaction. And they're way more dumb at times. They're just like a bit less sharp than this. It's What's interesting is all over our farm is see trees like that have been cut. Yeah. That's been cut by saw, not chainsaw, by handsaw. So there has been. You can walk into the most random spot, like you can walk 300 meters into the forest there, no trail, and you'll find one cut like that. Fascinating. If I slept on the deck, it's got a long shot from the deck, but you could take the shot while they're drinking in the dam. That would be fucking awesome. You could just stick a blind up there. Should we wait for them to calm down a bit, or do you think there's no point? Huh? You see them walking? Yeah, they're just strolling away. It's good they're not too... Maybe we should just give them 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's... They don't alert all the other animals. Yeah, that's annoying when that happens. Still, there's excitement. Oh fuck, we got on it quick. Shame that it's quite high predator right here. Fred would say, get the dogs. Yeah. Get the dogs. You like bulldog? Oh, I fucking love it. I'm telling you, Fred's is the best I've ever tasted. Yeah, I believe it. I'll try and, I'm gonna be in Grahamstown for like 3 days, so I'm gonna pay his shop a visit. African Street. African Street? That's why his shop is, African Street. 18 African Street. The thing is, he uses, you get yellow fat biltong. And then, I've never heard of yellow fat drivel, so they use the yellow fat to make drivel. Wow, fuck, that's gonna be fucking on another planet. He's always been talking about the yellow fat before he did this stuff. Like, he bought us steaks. He was like, oh, I was in Spa and he had some nice yellow fat steaks on sale, so I got them chaps. Yeah, when he taps out in this forest, they all have to come and bed down and sleep in here at night. Mm. Yeah, I wonder if maybe the reason why they're so sharp is because of the predator rate. Because if you go to other places where like Fred is or whatever, he is calling the dogs, and they are. Because as cattle as well, they will also want to manage the predators or other livestock. So they're managing those predator rates, which means that everything gets a little bit more calm. And they do it actively all the time. Yeah, yeah. They got the dogs there like once a month. Yeah, I actually... Did I tell you I managed to go and sort of like jump into a white cat hunt with the dogs and recorded it? Yeah. Well, did they find one? Me and Callum, I don't know if you know Callum. He's in East London. We were just like hunting, and we just got back from like a morning hunt, and then Fred called us and was like, "The guys have got a cat in a tree. Go and shoot it." So we were like running down this fucking perilous mountain to get to the bottom because we could hear the hounds like, oh. Quite exciting. Yeah, and by the time we got down halfway, the cat had jumped out the tree and the dogs had got it. But it was cool to like see a roy cat that had been taken. The dogs tear it apart. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. They killed it, yeah. They fought. And some of the dogs had like some cuts and stuff on their faces and things, but they were okay. So yeah, Those guys were tired though. They've been up since like 2 in the morning, hiking up and down the hills. So I helped them carry the cat out. Pretty good size, like. But I was also like recording them, like, you know, like with a phone recorder going on. And it was cool. It's like I said, like, can I ask you some questions, and made a little episode out of it. It's like a cool, spontaneous sort of in the field. Yeah, and he did say it's like once a month they come, but they don't always get a cat. But I guess that pressure scares them away.
Yeah, they catch lots of jackal.
Mm. It's so hard to find that balance between like patience and assertiveness, right? Moving at the right time.
But we did the right thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no shop there.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
And then you don't have to have that water or having that water
Mm.
where they're coming to drink.
Fuck. That's the Roy Hartebeest, is it?
Could you pull?
Fuck. That's a fucking sweet skull. Do you know that this was here?
No.
That's epic.
I had no idea.
Look at that thing. Oh, look at that.
Oh, stand better. We never fucking see him.
No, and they would never get a shot.
Fuck. You see how they like with these?
Yeah, it's perfect. They can see, right?
And you're walking around looking for everything.
But the thing as well is that here is prime for like a leopard to just be in a tree and fucking pounce on them. So, I mean, doesn't always make sense, exactly. But I guess it's cool and there's food. And it's like skew.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. It's just like, oh, it's like worms or something eating the horns and making these little.
That's what it is.
Cool. That's fucking sweet. We want to go this way. I'll go put it over there. Huh, sorry.
That's quite like.
To take a picture of you with it. It's good.
Jeez, that sun is just lighting us up if you walk up there.
Yeah. Guess it's always the tough thing about accessing the mountain from this side.
No, we only ever have access from this side.
Yeah.
Unless you like drive a vehicle up around that other road. Stop at the back and walk this way. But I don't think we should walk up there because I can't see shit looking into the sun. Better do suckle, yeah.
So, after another 10 or 15 minutes, we decided to very carefully make our way up through the shady side, not going in the sun, hoping to cross paths with those Roy Hartebeest that had scampered off earlier. Thankfully, some luck came our way.
So from what we can see, we have 3 Roy Hartebeest within 20 yards. They're feeding in some clearings by the thickets. It looked like one was going to walk right by us at about 7 yards, but now it's just moved into another thicket, so we're just waiting to see the Hartebeest comes our way. Otherwise, we'll try and make a plan and loop around and take a shot that way. But
What preceded was what I think is probably the most intense 35 minutes I've ever experienced in the field with a bow, ever. It was unbelievably intense in the sense that we were right on top of these animals. Thankfully, the wind didn't swell too badly. They had a very slight inkling that something was going on. There were occasional looks in our direction, but we were in such thick cover behind these bushes and thickety trees, kind of thorn trees, that it wasn't enough to spook them and make them move away. They grazed and they fed in a number of different directions. They went back and forth, which was so tense. I stayed in one spot where the animal seemed like it was going to come past at 7 yards, and then had to change plan and go back the other way, and then change and go back again. Ross was very patient with me, crawling all over him very, very slowly, trying to not get busted. But finally, there came a moment when things got very amped up and also an opportunity arose. It wasn't the lane that we had originally thought could be a possible shooting lane, but there was a tiny hole. Imagine if you put your two index fingers together and your two thumbs together. A hole smaller than that, I would say, was the only opportunity I had where the biggest of the Roy Hartebeest gave me a quartering away shot. They were extra tense at that moment because a baboon started calling, and you'll hear that noise. A baboon started calling about half a mile away, and they had smelled us. So the animals near us knew something was going on. They started getting a little bit antsy, and that was the moment that it was now or never.
get another fucking arrow into him. But I just gotta keep fucking shooting it. Ah, fuck, I bounced it. Okay, let's get in close. Did you film? Fucking awesome.
Yeah, get a good one down.
Fucking hell.
Did I run away?
I know, that's what I mean. I mean, it's got 3 arrows in it.
So the second one missed.
No, I shot 4. So the third one missed. I think it's gonna die now, eh?
It's not that deep in that now.
No, it's not.
I thought that bust us.
Yeah, they were definitely more on edge. I just had to be so careful in that shot. I don't know if it was a good shot, but it did the job. trees on it. I think I maybe hit high. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm fucking impressed you managed to get the shot in.
I was through a tiny gap in the trees. I had a hole like this big.
Welcome to the 1st of April.
Fucking hell. April Fools. Fucking give me a handshake, bro. Good spot. Well done for seeing those fucking things.
Christ, we saw those ones that we saw that.
Yeah. But we had to speed. I mean, that was a lot of focus for a lot of time.
And it knew something was up there.
It did. It just kept checking more and more regularly. But it was like,
Check at that picture. Let me get the picture of you there like that. Fuck it, but when it hits that thing. I thought I was gonna fuck off it, and it just fucking dropped right there.
yeah, I've had that a lot of times, but you'll probably see I probably shot too high and hit it in the spine.
Yeah. Better. Those 2-3 times they should have listened to.
Yeah,
They should have fucking listened.
yeah, they did.
They should have fucking.
I fucking hit the log in front of him. I didn't know there was a fucking log in the grass. I was like, I'm fucking pumping this thing with arrows. I thought it made a bit of a...
Fucking rough.
Fucking hell. That's the business end, right there.
That's awesome, eh?
Fuck, we managed to make it happen, dude.
Jesus Christ, eh?
Fucking great eyes. We managed to, like, stay calm, and we didn't blow them out too much at the beginning.
And I said to you, so can I just find my one?
Yeah. You're on the phone with your mum. 50 yards later.
I think those things could hear us.
Yeah.
Whatever the birds.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, why would they be doing their alarm call? They
But they're
could be
fucking
something else.
miles away.
Yeah, I think they're like at the deck, that area.
Oh, they're at the deck, you think?
At first I thought they were down there.
Yeah.
But then I think they're at the deck, so we might shoot one on the way down.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell's Africa.
That was epic. Now I just got to find 4 arrows that I fired into the air. Not nearly a high enough percentage of them hit that thing. But the first one did, so I guess that's what matters.
Jeez, and that first one hit like a freight train.
But I was like, get another arrow straight away, because before I've hit them like a freight train, then they just fucking get up and run off.
That's why they say, like, never like go up on it. You must wait 20 minutes, bed down, 20 minutes, just let the adrenaline. So when the adrenaline goes, this thing can.
Just show you the farm.
Yeah, I can show you the farm.
I just wasn't sure about how good the first hit was, so I just wanted to try and get that second one in, of which I'm not entirely sure if I did. I think one of them might have passed through. But yeah, penetration was not great on that arrow. But it was a quartering shot as well, right? So I think that's the thing, you've got less power. Fuck, dude, that was a thought game over then.
They knew something was up, but if you look where they're looking from, they can't see, eh?
No, I mean, we had fucking shitloads of cover.
Yeah.
You see here, like, the gap that I shot through.
Fuck me.
I think it was like this gap.
Fuck me.
Was that like a triangle of 6 inches? It's actually not a bad shot, eh?
I also think so. Fucking Recurve.
That's like pretty much where I'd want to put it at a quartering shot. Fucking hell.
That's what I'm looking at.
Huh? Yeah, it's quartering, which I think maybe is like common wisdom is to not take quartering shots when you... It's a pretty big thing, eh?
Yeah, these things are huge. Get there for the pick. The packets are there.
Yeah, it's gone. It didn't kick, which is weird. Yeah, look, I had a full pass through.
Yeah.
There's another arrow with a full pass through there.
I can see 1, 2, 3, and one in the logs.
There was a fourth one somewhere.
Yeah, I've got you. 1.
Oh, there's one here.
Cool. We've got them.
Lekker. Fuck, you know.
With a recurve.
Fucking second kill with a recurve, man.
What do you think? Is that just a...
I think I may have sliced it, hey, with the one I missed. Or it cut itself while it was thrashing around.
No, that's an arrow cutter. That's a blade.
Yesy. Wow, Ross, thanks, man. Fuck, we got it. Like,
No, I can't believe we got it done.
it was looking difficult, hey.
Well, I just always remember how difficult bow hunting is.
That's with a fucking compound.
That's with the compound, so I don't know why the fuck you do this. That's the pick.
Crazy.
Blue skies. Oh, that's nice.
Sure, the reality's kicking in now.
Wow, well done. Let me get it up close.
Yeah, I like to take a few pictures. Because you forget, right? You forget the details of the thing quickly.
Here we are. Wait till fucking DD sees this.
Oh, he's gonna shit himself.
They
So,
were picking up the... Did you see how much grass they kept chowing like this?
I love that. It's one of my favorite things is you know you're fucking close when you can hear of them like pulling up and chewing grass.
Oh, amazing, eh?
Fucking crazy. Thank you, dude. Thanks for letting me come here and play on your mountain.
Fuck. It's a serious arrow that, eh?
Fuck it all.
Are you going to say you hit the log?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, that's fucking, I was raining in artillery at that point. One fucking hit my arm, and I saw the arrow go, boom, fly off into the never.
What, the string?
The one that, the string hit my arm or something. I think my form at that point was dog shit, because I was like, just launch.
Yes, how's that?
Yeah, that's perfect. But you see how much less power, because that's not even in that. Well, actually, it's in quite hard, I guess.
Pick.
For my first Roy Hartebeest, man. With a fucking recurve.
I'm just trying to get this video out to Adrian. He's going to shit his pants, bro.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take my backpack off.
Oh, shit, I bet you're sweating.
Jesus. Can't believe we got it done.
20 yards, eh? How far was it?
That was less than 20 yards, I think. I used the 20 pin, so actually it hit it pretty fucking
I
perfect.
said to you, just use the 20 pin, don't try and fucking...
I did. Well, I aimed
yeah, that's
probably
20
a
yards.
touch lower.
Because that was 16 then.
Mm. Fuck, dude, it's like been 9 months of shooting a lot to try and get accurate enough with this thing. It's only the last 6 weeks that it started coming together.
That fucking paid off.
Fucking hell.
Eh?
Fucking hell. That's what I said. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is.
I was thinking, like, as we were there and they were really fucking close, I think that kind of made me calm, was I was like, this is already a fucking great experience. Like, being this close, I was like, being less than 20 yards from these animals for as long as we've been is crazy.
How long did we sit there for? 20 minutes?
At least.
At least, yeah. At least.
Yeah, man.
What is the time now? It's only 8:30, eh? Fuck, it feels like 10.
With the sun, it does. Yes, see.
Maybe that's actually exactly what we should do. We should just pull it
Mm-hmm.
into the shade because it's going to be an hour until we get it.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Do we want to gut it as well, or I think it's all right? I did shoot it somewhere through here. You can see
Let's see.
another hole there.
So I think it had a lung, maybe one through the other lung as well, possibly. So you said you saw the other arrow over here somewhere?
Yeah, it's right there.
This one was a definite miss.
But it just missed it. Just
Yeah, but I watched the arrow as I fired. It went like this, like.
We were up here for 6 hours.
Yeah. Put the time in. I also had on my voice recorder for that shot, and I had it, so we've got like all the like fuck, awesome.
And now,
Yeah.
fuck, it sounded cool. If you got that fucked broadhead and we see a boom, we wasted.
Okay.
This is when I got engaged on this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long did you know that you were going to propose before you proposed?
Shit, after about the third message I was sending her, I was like, oh no. I don't want to jinx it, but this is a little, like, she gets everything. I was like, oh no. This might be it.
Nice.
So probably within the first 2 days,
Is when you knew that she was.
there's mega potential there.
So, me and Ross have walked down the mountain. He's about to jump in his amazing Ford. I think it's a Ford truck. No, it's a Toyota. It's like a bright red Toyota truck. Old school. Fred Hammer has a matching one, or used to have a matching one that was, I think, bronze color. So now we're going to just head up, load up the vehicle, and actually have to get turned around pretty quickly because I have another guest coming in, client Pete. Been very excited to talk to him for a long time. He's going to come in and we're going to do an interview over a braai. So I have to see. Maybe we could even put a little bit of Roy Hartebeest backstrap on the fire. We'll see. Good to go, chap?
Yep. Let's open the aircon here. Give us that window of wine there. I don't know why they got rid of these windows, because they're the best aircon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the other way, push it the other way.
Which way? This way. Yep. It like pulls that air straight in.
Sucks it straight in. Oh no, oh my god.
That's a fucking nice one.
Fuck me. You see what I mean about its neck? Look how thick its neck is.
It's a thick, yeah. He's had enough.
That's a Taba Zumbi rooibok from Rooibok Kara. That's like the one I saw eating, and it's on its fucking own as well.
Yeah.
Like the one we saw eating yesterday?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's why I said he's like the neck like this.
Sure, if you'd asked me yesterday if I could choose anything to shoot, I would have said a Roy Hartebeest. That's what I was like hoping for, so that's fucking awesome. I mean, you know, kudu and other things are always nice, but
Mom.
Hello, Ross.
The Goonies are yeah.
I'll come and see the Ngudi now. Thank you.
they're beautiful cows, eh?
They're beautiful, eh? They're lovely.
They're good meat cows, or they're just pretty.
These are the indigenous cattle of Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could have double the size. I mean, you could have half the size of this herd with other cattle.
Oh.
So they're not popular because they are popular, but they're not popular for like meat because they're not as heavy. So let's say they are 300 kilos and the other ones are like 450.
Yeah, so they produce less.
But I can carry twice the capacity.
So actually it works out.
So it actually works out, yeah.
Numbers.
Yeah.
They're stunning as well.
They are lovely, eh? My mother just loves them.
Their hides are so nice. Such nice, like, pattern.
Beautiful, eh? Everyone's got a name. I mean, they're really lovely. My mum will come walking here. We actually see them every day when it's not raining and there's so much water around. Then they're here every day. They come down. So that's why she hasn't seen them in about a week because we've had so much rain.
Oh, okay.
And then Pete wants to come take pictures of these things.
That cow is chowing that salt.
I love it, and they're
So
calm, eh?
It's been licking it though for like 5 minutes.
And I've tasted that salt. Yes, is it salty?
Is it?
Yeah. Like our salt's like watered down compared to that salt.
I know what you mean.
I once picked up one of those salt blocks. Yeah, I
licked
fucking
it.
pulled my back out. 66 kilograms.
No fucking
Yeah.
way. That's
So I just
crazy.
walked up to it, and I'd been for a run, and then I had cooled down, and I went in the golf cart, and I just went to pick up the salt, and I bent down and picked, you know, and dunk. I was like, oh fuck. I wasn't expecting 60 kilograms, you know, like
That's crazy.
that one they've licked a lot, but the new like square ones are like this.
Yeah. It's just dense. It's interesting. A friend of mine taught me how to find salt that actually just it comes naturally on the rocks in the ocean,
Yeah.
in the Pacific where we are. And every year he harvests that salt. There's some rock pool areas or like puddles that then dry out, and you like take these sheets of salt off and then dry them in the sun. That is the best fucking tasting salt I've ever tasted, and it tastes so salty. You need to use like half as much as normal, and it's incredible.
How does he harvest it?
Literally, he brings like a ladle,
Yeah.
which with holes in,
Yeah.
and it's like a puddle
Yeah.
with like a hard crust of salt on top, and you just go in and you can like scoop it out, and there's layers you can go
And it's just
deeper
naturally
and deeper.
happening.
It's naturally happening. Yeah. I'll try and remember to bring you some next time I come to South Africa, because it is. I gave it to someone who's a chef. She was like, "This is fucking amazing," because it has a bunch of other stuff in it as well, like the other little things you need. You know,
The sulfates and
all that stuff, and it just gives it more flavour.
we walked up on that top ridge when we bumped that other Roy Hartebeest.
Yes.
And I said to you, this side is super tough.
Yeah.
It's nice you get to see this side now.
Yeah. I remember you've said things run down into this, right? They run down there, and then it's a poop ball to try and get close to them. That's their like safe space.
Yeah.
What a lot of excitement, man. Jesus. Fucking podcasting all over the place. Hunting. It's wicked. Is that okay if I keep that skull?
Yeah, perfect.
Is that alright? Wonder maybe the height too, if that's alright. Do you want?
You want the skull of the one you've just shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how are you going to keep it? Like, where are you going to put it? Maybe full of meat and shit. Oh, there's another one.
Fucking right. Is that the one?
Oh, there's another one lying down.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Look at it lying down.
So they're like in twos, eh?
Yeah. Maybe I'll put it in like a bag or something to drive up, and then I'll have. I think there might be a splitting image in Joburg now, so I could always try and drop it off. Because I'm going to be in Joburg tomorrow morning,
That's true.
so we could stick it in a freezer, and then
That's so true.
take it.
That is so true.
My brother-in-law. I mean, I wonder, is it okay if I take a backstrap as well? So I'm just like asking for more and more.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Is that okay? Loved it. My brother-in-law would be very happy to.
Imagine doing that for Easter.
Fuck yeah, man. Backstrap will be perfect because we're going to go somewhere where we're going to braai.
Put that in tin foil, that'll be
Perfect.
really nice. Oh, you know, actually, Pete's the right guy to ask because he's in like the hunting world that side.
Yeah. He'll know.
So he'll know the taxidermist, this, that. No, but it's not like the Eastern Cape where they'll like come and fetch you.
No, right?
Because
Yeah.
there's one. Don't you come fetch my one skull?
Yeah, can you just go to the top of this mountain? Yeah, it's like people are always passing by Fred's place, going to other farms as well. So
Yeah.
they just grab shit. I'm collecting the hides of animals because I feel like at some point Annika, she's going to make furniture and use hides that are actually sourced from South Africa. She does a lot of stuff that's very based on African culture.
Yeah.
But like, usually more about like, she made this amazing furniture, which is like, looks like scuppered.
Yeah.
So it's like wood made to look like scuppered, but it's like this stunning furniture. It got a bunch of good press. Taking something which is like a really basic building tool and then kind of raising it and making it look stunning,
Like-
you know?
like modern.
Yes.
People would love like that's sort of like the new rage kind of stuff.
Yeah. So she's not like mad into the idea at the moment, but I think at some point in the future, if I have like a bunch of like leather that she could just use, the story is there as well. It's like animals that have been like
We'll get it to make a chair for your
bow
house.
hunted. Yeah, exactly.
You sit in it.
Ah, there you go.
Sheesh.
That's
You said last night have I got a car like Fred's? I'm like, yeah.
yeah.
It's the perfect car to come up in.
Yeah, it is. Shit, man, we got it done. 2 mornings. That's not bad.
It's really not, because that's all we had.
I think we probably only spent like 3 or 4 days total together on this mountain, right?
That's true, yeah. I think we spent like a day and a half last time, and like we call this a day. Yesterday, half a day and half a day.
Yeah.
So it's like 2.5 days. Fuck, that's good
That's
success
not
rate
bad.
in the recurve.
That's not bad. It's so interesting the way that animals behave differently in different places. They're really like shy, even though they're not getting hunted. Well, not by humans.
Yeah,
So interesting.
their senses are sharp, but they should have listened to their senses this morning,
Yeah.
because they knew something was up down at that dam,
Yep.
and then they moved, and then see, they don't think like half an hour later, shit, that danger could have moved, be actually after us again, and then they went shh, shh, and they kept looking.
Yeah.
But why couldn't they see us? But from where they were to look in, it's like looking out of a little hole inside a room. Out, you could see a lot.
Yes.
Or if you're outside trying to
Look through a
just
tiny
look,
hole.
yeah, you can't
Can't see anything.
We were on the advantage there.
But their eyes are so incredible. The fact that they could even pick us out. Because it's crazy. It's just like thick brush. Those animals are incredible, man. Antelope here are just another level.
She's still nicely in the shade.
Perfect. Yay. Sure, she's a little bit bloated now.
Bit of lung coming out.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see how we're actually going to do this.
Do you think we need to clean the decks here a bit?
Yeah, I'll take some stuff off. I didn't actually realize there was so much stuff fun here.
Maybe we can put some of the stuff in once.
I think we'll just put it all on the ground there. Swimming pool things, saws, forks.
Toaster.
Yeah, I was pulling trees out.
Oh, okay.
It's a 5-ton. That road comes off the front of a aircraft carrier.
Whoa.
So you know when they bounce those catch nets
Yeah.
on the end of one of those things,
Like
that's
the
what
hook.
like the spider web. No, if it misses the hook,
Oh.
you go around, because they put full power when they come into land for that hook. So if they miss the hook, they can still go around. So they put full power when they land.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Otherwise they just ditch.
Yeah, so this is like if the hook's not working or there's something wrong with their plane, they can just, I think, what are we going to do? Let's have a plan first.
The head's going to be the heaviest part. Maybe if we can,
Do you think so?
I think lift. I'll try and squat this head up and see if I can get
So
it up
must
there.
I pull the head around this side?
Yeah, I think so. Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's better if you're on the ground. I'm going to climb up there, because then I'll have leverage. And you've got more leverage on the ground because you're taller.
There's a mark right here.
Let's take my watch off.
At one point, I thought that watch was going to bust us because it was like shining me in the eyes.
It's actually the wrong watch to be. Just pass me the head solo, just so I've got a little bit of something. Okay. Got it? Okay. Let's just do half. One. We got somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. I was expecting a way bigger battle than that.
A way bigger what?
Battle than that.
Been working on my squats, bro.
You know it's tricky to load is a wildebeest.
Oh. Yeah, I remember I shot one. That was the first thing I shot with a rifle actually here. And it took 4 or 5 tries to get it in the bucky.
Well, that was a pleasure.
Mind if I grab one of these waters?
Live. Good.
No, you don't drink ever, do you? I don't think I ever see you drink apart from Oros back home.
Yeah, when they do my flying medicals every year, they always like, everything's fine, but is it your kidney? Your kidney is a bit dry. Like, how much water do you drink? Like, it's okay, but like, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you take a piss. Got to watch that, you can get kidney stones.
Yeah, those are bad.
Have you had that?
No.
No, it's no joke.
Have you?
No. But I've interviewed people that have talked about it. It didn't make me want to have them, let's just say that. Fuck, I'm so happy you got that footage. That's awesome.
I wanted to get you releasing that arrow, but I was a little bit in front of you, so I couldn't get that.
Yeah, over the shoulder. Nah, but that's fine, dude. I think it's epic seeing me draw back and then just go pan across. It's good. It's fucking awesome.
It actually should have shows you how little we could see of the animal. Like,
yeah.
Actually get a kill on.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's our skull.
Yeah. That's like gonna be a good memory every time I see that skull. Roy Hartebeest skull. It's like, that was the day. 1st of April, 2026.
I believe it's 2026.
Yeah. I think I could call myself a bow hunter now.
Yeah, no, you're official. You're like a tail dragger pilot.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Sounds like it's going to be a fun Easter for you, man. Lots of people show up, like a bunch of family.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that last month has been busy, man. Like, I've got another month of busyness, like visitors.
Thanks for squeezing me in, man.
Yo, well, at least you messaged me long time out, eh?
Yeah. I was trying to be more organised this time because it's not how I normally roll. Normally I show up in South Africa and I'm like, right, what are we going to do? But this is the first time in 12 years that we've actually been like, let's organise a few things first.
You see how fast the water's running into there, eh?
Yeah.
Amazing.
A lot of water. Let's send a picture to Fred.
He's gonna love it, eh?
I think he said to me not last time I spoke to him, but I spoke to him before coming over to South Africa and I said I'm thinking about bringing the Recurve. At some point I mentioned it and he was like, if you fucking bring a Recurve, I'm gonna be very pissed off. Like, what do you fucking think you're doing?
I'll tell you to shoot, you don't even shoot 25 yards, don't you bring a Recurve?
Exactly.
Check them all.
Ah, baby.
2 babies, that's good to see. 1, 2, 3.
No, Nice. Looks like they're doing well. I mean, it's a good time for them, right? Like lots of food.
Plenty food, eh?
Unfortunately, plenty of food for the predators too.
We call it Chinook because it's big enough to land a Chinook helicopter here.
Is it?
Yeah. You know the Chinooks are the double-bladed ones.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know those big military
Yeah,
ones?
so it's got to be a big space.
Yeah.
Has your dad ever driven helicopters?
No.
Guess that's a very different kind of thing.
Yeah. It must be pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
We call this Robos Road because the most luxurious train in South Africa is called the Robos Rail.
Roibos.
R-O-V-O-S.
Oh, Rovos.
Yeah. And it goes anywhere there's track in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cool. I've always wanted to go on it. And this is just so opposite to the Robos now. I built this road by hand during COVID. I had
Really?
hardly any staff. I think I had like 2 staff, and it was me and one other guy.
Fuck.
And yeah, we just built it. So you're gonna move these rocks by hand. Check out the size of these rocks.
Fuck. That's steep.
We're blocking tackles, pulling them out the way.
Yeah, that's a big
They're
rocks,
all,
dude.
all the way down.
And they weigh so fucking much, right? You look at it and you think, oh, it's not going to weigh that much. But like, it's crazy. That might be the horns.
I don't know. I see it's a safety belt.
Oh.
But check out these rocks here on the right.
You moved those?
Yeah. We winched them out the way.
They've got to be
Hand winch.
hundreds of kilos.
Well, look what it looked like. Look to your left here. This is what it looked like.
Jesus.
But now, I can access my deck easily. I don't have to drive all the way around, or when you're on the deck, you don't have to. You could just come straight down now. And it opened up that side of the farm.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. I mean, it's in that situation today. If either one of us didn't know exactly what the fuck was going on and known to not fucking move at any moment other than both their heads are down, right? I actually bet you know, I took those drugs. I took that pill.
Yeah.
I bet you that helped because I probably would have lost focus at some point. Probably would have. Why are you laughing?
Shit, I think you would have.
No, fuck it would have done. Never normally feel that like fucking on it.
Fucking zone, bro. Bobby, net check daar agter of daar's iets.
Oh, hierachter. Hierachter is een vleesjas van ons.
Spring.
Oh.
Hey. Bobby.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm just gonna hang that book in the boom.
Must I walk around then?
Yeah, just go through there. I'll just put the car this side.
Okay.
Just grab stuff.
Thanks for making the trip over, man.
Cow.
Huh? Yeah, a cow. Shot it with a Recurve.
Okay.
Walk and stalk, so
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
Anything, man.
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Yo. Ross said you're a big guy, but I see now. Yeah. I was thinking myself as a big guy, but
No.
awesome.
No, you're not big. Not by a long shot. Not around here.
God, what a morning. That was fun.
Okay.
Right, that's another episode and another animal in the bag. Once again, a huge thank you to Ross and the Camerons for letting me come and have an adventure with them over there. Ross, it was amazing spending some more time with you up on the mountain. I'm really starting to fall in love with that. But I mean, what am I talking about? I loved it anyway. But I love it even more now that we've managed to have that crazy experience together. Again, if you are curious to go and stay down in Parais with the Camerons, they have some amazing accommodation. They have wonderful fishing, fly fishing. I think it's specimen carp fishing, I believe, as well. There's some bow hunting there. Ross said that he's okay with taking people up on the mountain. It's very bespoke. Definitely head over to camelotstay.co.za. I'll put a link down in the show notes. You won't regret it. For everyone who's still listening, thank you. The podcast is growing and growing. It's a really amazing thing to see. If you could just give a good review or make sure that you're subscribed and follow, those things, above all else, seem to really help push this thing onwards. Stay tuned. Thanks again, everyone. And until next time.